Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new marathon. This is a marathon by JK, and as you can see in the description, this is for Black History Month. I'm super excited to, to listen to some Motown here that JK has chosen for this marathon. It says Motown Marathon for Black History Month. These are some of my favorites, but you may know one or two of them since they're classics. But well, with me, I don't know. Let me know if you do. I mean, looking at them, I know the Jackson 5, but I don't know the song. I know Stevie Wonder, but I don't know this song. Marvin Gaye, I know, but I don't know this song. So pretty much I'm just going to go with these songs that you chose. And even this Runaway Child, the epic one, of course, the full version. I think we're good. I think we're good on these songs. I'm not that, savvy yet, I guess. We've done so much music, but, there's still so much. But I love that he was like, there's literally hundreds to choose from for this marathon. But I'm super happy, and I love that you did this. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, if you like what you see, what you hear, please give a like the video, maybe subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff that, people on YouTube ask you to do. It is, of course, if you subscribe, you might get like a notification. If you turn it on, you can turn it off. If you're, want to be kept in peace, I get it. I'm the same. All right. So we're going to start it off. I'm going to, read you guys the list, and then we're going to dive into it. We're going to start it off with the amazing, wonderful Stevie Wonder. I just loved him when we did, we watched the documentary on Netflix about the greatest night in pop, when they recorded We Are the World. I just love just the way he is with everyone, always smiling, always happy, a little bit, of a troublemaker, as they call him. I mean, he knows he's a genius, so he lets that shine through, of course. But this is If You Really Love Me. Where I'm Coming From is the album from 1971. All right. Then Marvin Gaye, may he rest in peace. Actually, my father told me about what happened, and we're just like, because I think he showed me the song Let's Get It On, and then he's like, oh, did you know that he passed away, that his own father killed him? And I just couldn't grasp that at all. This is I heard it through, I heard it through the Grapevine. In the Groove is the album, 1968. What a legend. This is, for example, another song that I think I first heard, or maybe I reheard when I saw the movie Someone's Gotta Give with Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton. And there's a scene where they're about to, and they play that song. Then Love Child by Diana Ross. Diana Ross is also in that, in the We Are the World. And the Supremes. This is Love Child, the Ultimate Collection. Let's see. Then we have Jackson 5 with Michael, also in the We Are the World. I Want You Back. It says Diana Ross presents the Jackson 5. Oh, I didn't know. I love that in the end, in the chorus, most of the Jackson 5 were present. And then we're going to do the Temptations, Runaway Child, Running Wild, Psychedelic Soul. And this is the one that JK told me about, to do the long one, 9 versions, 9 minutes and 33 seconds. All right, so we're gonna have some fun. Thank you again so much for being here. For all you great. I just heard this wonderful. I just read this wonderful comment from someone who said, like, I've been watching all these reaction channels, and you're the guys who, like, literally are, I don't know. He said something about literally, like, bringing happiness back into his life. And that was so special. I was like this close. Like, I've cried with comments because they're so sweet, so wonderfully moving, and you don't notice that you do this for people, by listening to their music. And we just, we show what we love, what we don't love about it. Mostly we love it, because mostly it's amazing. But sometimes it's like, okay, it was nice, but not that special. But and to change someone's life and make them happy again, and get them out of the depression, that really is something special. That gets me back into the chair, and wants me to make more as well. So yeah, it's really special. Okay, so long intro. You can I'm gonna put it in the description. Music begins at 6 minutes, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the whole thing. All right, so we're celebrating Black History Month, and here is to you, whoever celebrates it, who doesn't celebrate it, doesn't matter. It's still a wonderful thing to do, I think. So here we go with "If You Really Love Me" by Stevie Wonder. Here we go.
You call my name, ooh, so sweet, to make your kiss incomplete. When your mood is clear, you quickly change your ways. Then you say I'm untrue. What am I supposed to do? Be a fool who sits alone waiting for you. But if you really love me, won't you tell me? Yeah. And if you really need me, won't you tell me? Yeah. Then I won't have to be I see the light of your smile calling me all the while. You are saying, baby, it's time to go. First the feeling's alright, then it's gone from sight. So I've taken out this time to say,
Beautiful, beautiful. So good. So I have it a little bit, I think a little bit louder than usual. Let's see how that, if it's too loud, let me know, please, in the comment section. But I think it's fine. I mean, for me, it's great. It's a little bit, it spikes into the red, but rarely, not just constantly. So it's not distorting. Beautiful song. I love the constant, going back into the groove and then going down. I love the horn section was wonderful. I just love his voice. He's such a, you can hear him smile through the music, and I love that he's always kind of like smiling. And I love that even people that have, lived besides him, or played with him for years, they're like, he's not blind. No, he's not really blind. He's like faking the whole thing. I loved in the documentary, when they did We Are the World, that he took Ray Charles to the bathroom, being blind, taking another blind man. But I mean, I guess they must have some kind of, they know where the walls are, they can feel, their ears are so much more developed than ours, being blind, that sense. If you take that away, others, are a lot stronger. But I just love I love that. If you can watch the movie, it's a wonderful project they did, and I just became a fan of Lionel Richie as well. Just a little bit before watching that, like a couple of months, we've been listening to a lot of Lionel Richie, and just to see them all together and being like kids, and they're all like pretty much very much in their 30s and 40s and even younger. Michael Jackson was very young. I think maybe barely like 20 something, and to see Tina Turner in there, and the legend that is like Michael Jackson, and to sing with Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles and Bob Dylan, being a little bit confused, like what's going on, what are we doing? And then Stevie is like, come over here, like, I'm gonna show you, this is how you sing, let's do it your way. I love that. It's so, I was like in tears after the whole thing, and we did a whole review about it, like what we felt, and I mean, it's just fantastic what they did in one night, like 10 hours to record the song, which is not, I mean, it's not very difficult, I guess, the chord progressions, but just to get everybody's solo right, and to have Tina Turner come in when she comes in, and then someone take it over, and there was a lot of, you had to make it work. You can't just like, I don't know, just the way they put it together was just amazing, and yeah, just watch it. Okay, so Marvin Gaye is next. I heard it through the Grapevine, is the next one, and let's go with him. Another legend, here we go. Yes, I've heard this before. Definitely, like in a movie or something like this, bum 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 bum, and then the chorus, bum 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 bum. But I'm sure I've heard like 5 seconds of the song. It's like we like Alexia and I, we were like, we should make like a little video every time we hear a song that's pretty much in this category. And then, but that's not, listen, that's just a little, it gives you like, it's a piece of history. So they play music of movies that are, set in the 60s and 70s, and they put that music in, so you get, a feel of the soundtrack of the people's lives. So it happens in so many good movies, especially, and I always mention this, Tarantino does it, and Scorsese does it, and Oliver Stone does it, and so you just get a little bit of a soundtrack of, but it's mostly 5 to 10 seconds, and it's usually a chorus. Like there's always, like, for example, a movie that's set in Vietnam, it's always Creedence, or The Doors, or like that amazing intro. Like one of my favorite movies, Apocalypse Now. It starts with "This is the end." That's like a masterpiece. To begin a movie with that soundtrack, which is basically saying, this is over. And I've seen it with the audio commentary, and just him talking over that movie and why he chose the song, and also that shot of that napalm strike that was not even going to be in the movie, and it's just like amazing. But I mean, that's, I think, where I heard it from, one of those movies, that but I've never heard the full song, but really great. Let's go back a little bit. Here we go. Oh yeah, they're so close together. Yeah. Again, just amazing song. Those high notes he hits, beautiful orchestration, just perfection. I don't even know how old he was. Let's see, Marvin. Oh. Wow, 44 years old. Insane. Wow. What a legend. So young. But a lot of people, even Michael Jackson, I was just like so bummed. Well, I mean, when the day Michael Jackson died, I couldn't believe it, because I've always been a fan of Michael Jackson. And I mean, his arrangements, oh my God. And those are the same arrangements. Alexia tried to call me, but like, for example, Quincy Jones, he's such a legend, and he worked on that as well, and he was like, he kept everybody kind of like in check. Like, I love that he said, like, leave your ego at the door, like when you come in here. And there was of course, there's always going to be ego, and I mean, these people had just like won awards, and they're on the high and the highest, you know, moment of their careers, and then you bring them together and put them in a room for 10 hours. I mean, just to pull that off is legendary, you know. So now one of those persons, or one of those people, were in the room, Diana Ross. We're gonna have next Love Child, and then Michael Jackson with Jackson 5. But yeah, Quincy Jones, I mean, still, like, nobody comes close. Like, when it comes to arrangements, I mean, that's why Michael Jackson was so big. And I don't know if he also did arrangements for Lionel Richie. I have to check that out. But yeah, I mean, that, you know, violins and stuff like that. I think Off the Wall is my favorite Michael Jackson album, because of that Quincy Jones, you know, that kind of stuff. It sounds 70s, you know, it sounds so good. But I think all of them, I think Thriller and Bad was also, I don't know, I have to look it up. I'm not that well informed about Michael Jackson. Okay, Love Child is next. Let's go. Wow. The Supremes. So beautiful. I love how young she sounds. So this is and the song is literally about me. You know why? Because it came out on my birthday. So yeah. So she was like, yeah, I definitely have to welcome Nick, you know. No, it's definitely on my birthday, but not the year. That's awesome. So cool. I love the cover. It says by the Motown label. Oh, okay. There we go. No. That's something I didn't know. You know, JK These are all from the same label, I guess. I haven't looked it up, so I'm assuming. So wonderful. Great. Just great stuff. And I just typed in, Diana Ross and Stevie Wonder solo on We Are the World, they sing together. And she was the one who was like, I don't want this to end, at the end. She was like, I don't want to leave, I love this. And yeah, it's so cool. Please watch it. It's on Netflix. It's just like 90 minutes of your time. You're going to be very happy. It's just a beautiful, thing where people came together to help, it's wonderful. All right. So Jackson 5, now Jackson 5, I am familiar, I've heard Jackson 5, on Christmas, Christmas time, when Christmas time comes around, you always hear the Jackson 5 Christmas songs. And oh wow, I can't believe they have still so many monthly listeners. Wonderful. Okay, a little bit about them. The Jackson 5 were one of the biggest phenomenon in pop music during the early 70s. One of the last great group to came out of Motown hit-making machine before Marvin Gaye and Stevie Wonder shifted the label's focus to more individual visions. The Jackson 5's infectious brand of funky pop soul was the definite departure from the typical smooth, elegant Motown sound. Wow, see, wonderful. I mean, times change, so, but I love that the way, it describes it here on Spotify. That's such a cool feature that they added. They've really they show you the cover, they show you some pictures of the artist, they give you like a background, they show you if the artist is on tour, and how many listeners, what country listens to them the most. It's really, really interesting, all these things here. And it's free. I mean, you can buy, you can have it like the premium, the one that we have. The quality is better. You don't get commercials, you don't get interrupted. You can build your playlists. I mean, obviously I would always I'm always more for buying the records, and physical. But I mean, if you can't and you don't have any space, it's a good option, all right, here we go. Jackson 5, I Want You Back. And this is Diana Ross Presents. So they're all connected. I love it. Yes. Yes, of course. That bass line, I mean. Wow. So good. I'm so glad I didn't change it. Yes, of course I'd heard it before, but that bass line, love it. And it's so it's kind of crazy to hear like Michael Jackson when he was younger. He was way more like aggressive on the mic, like like, and then as he got, I think, older, he became a little bit more soft. Like when you hear him talk or sing, I mean, well, when he sings, maybe not, but I guess he was always very soft spoken and I think very shy. And there's also great trivia in the documentary again. The that Lionel Richie is like, yeah, when Michael started to drive, the first place he drove to was to my house. I was like, oh my god, they're so close, I didn't know this. And he's like, yeah, he was terrified to go onto the highway, so we'd take all the back alleys and to go to my house. Like, so adorable. So yeah, because they're both vocalists, I think Lionel Richie was I don't know, was it the Temptations? I have to check if he's on the cover. Maybe not. But it doesn't matter. But this is Runaway Child Running Wild, the Temptations, Psychedelic Soul, almost 10 minutes long. I'm gonna enjoy this. But yeah, I mean, Lionel Richie is not on here. Wait. No, but yeah, but I love that they were good friends, and stuff like that. Okay, here we go.
You play hooky from school and you can't go out to play. Yeah. Mama said, for the rest of the week in your room you gotta stay. Now you feel like the whole world's speaking on you. But deep down inside you know it ain't true. You're in punishment 'cause your mother wants to raise you the right way. Yeah. But you don't care 'cause you already made up your mind you're gonna run away. Yeah. You're on your way. City going nowhere fast. You're on your own at last. Hey, it's getting late. Where will you sleep?
You're getting kinda hungry, but you forgot to bring something to eat.
Oh, lost with no money, you start to cry. But remember, you left home, want to be grown. So dry your weeping eyes. Your mama, all they looking for you, you're frightened and confused. But she's much too far away, she can't hear what you say. You've heard some frightening news on the radio about little boys running away from home and the parents don't see them no more. You wanna stop the hits around, I know. But your mama told you never trust a stranger, and you don't know which way to go. The streets are dark and deserted. dirty, not a sound, not sign of life. Oh, how you long to hear your mother's voice, 'cause you're lost and alone. But remember, you made the choice. Oh, runaway child, running wild. You better go back home where you belong. Hey, 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 runaway child, running wild. You better go back home where you belong. You're lost in this great big city. Go back home where you belong. Not one familiar face, ain't it a pity? heartbeat is beating much too fast. Go back home where you belong. Listen to your heartbeat. It's beating much too fast. Go back home where you belong. Listen to your heartbeat. It's beating much too fast. Go back home where you belong. Listen to your heartbeat. It's beating much too fast. Go back home where you belong. Listen to your heartbeat. It's beating much too fast. Go back home.
What a cool jam. I loved it. And I was reading about the band. They've been around for 64 years and still on tour. I mean, yes, they've had like, I don't know, 20 or 30, you know, members over time. Maybe not 20, but, you know, in the upper teens, you know. And they are going to be in Warren, Missouri, I think, and then New Jersey as well. So if you want to check him out, just, you know, check out there's still tickets, I guess, you know, and there's 3 dates throughout the year, only 3 dates in May, June, and June 14th and June 15th. And they're actually in the same Warren, you know, and the other one is in New Jersey at the Red Bank. So yeah, what a wonderful band. The bass, you know, the keyboard, the singing, the whole, that soul, you know, beautiful band. I loved it, and I'm happy we did the long version. I mean, the marathon is short, you know, and it's not the longest one, but I mean, I've honestly wanted to get the time down, because I looked at older marathons. They were like 35 minutes, you know. I think I want to get back to that, you know, so people, I guess they're a little bit intimidated. Who wants to watch 1 hour video, you know? We don't really have a lot of time, you know, so it's already, and I'm trying, and sometimes I do get it down, you know, but like this one here, this one is gonna be a little bit shorter, but what a great project. Thank you so much, Jake, for choosing this. Every song was definitely amazing and memorable, and I love that it's from the same label. And maybe, you know, it's still February, you know, so, and I just released marathons, and I should, I guess, you know, like put that on the community, but I just I don't know, I don't want to pressure anyone, you know. If you want to buy one, you can, you know, and that's pretty much what I do. But yeah, right now I just released 5 slots. If anybody's interested, you know, when this comes out, I'm sure they're going to be gone, but yeah, if you want to do it part 2, I'm down, you know. Thank you so much. This was very, very interesting and educational, and you know, and I kept talking about, you know, Quincy Jones and the boys, you know, and that night, and it was just amazing. So if you haven't seen that documentary, check it out. You're definitely gonna love it. There's a lot of good stuff in that as this. Thank you again so much. If you liked the video, give it a like, maybe subscribe, you know, to the channel if you enjoyed, and thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one.